Oh, man. The kid.
Right?
The kid. You made this happen.
It definitely was a part.
Rob needed to hear that. Because he did make this happen. This was Rob's idea. Rob started this whole thing.
And his speech was great.
Oh, my God.
I think that, yeah.
Wow. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Touchy Reactions. We are here with the finale of Season 4 of Welcome to Wrexham. This is my awesome sister.
Up. Yeah, we are going up.
Today, we are going up. So, we're not going to waste a lot of time with intros. We're going to jump right into it. This episode is called Do a Wrexham, and we're ready for it. You ready?
Yeah.
Let's see how...
I like that's become part of the vernacular, do a Wrexham.
Yeah. I mean, if they're the only ones who have ever done it, then
yeah,
you gotta name it after them. Here we go.
There was a fucking belief about us because everyone started thinking we're promotion now, weren't they, Jim? You know, I mean, and I'm convinced after that Burton game, so we're going to block all that out. We don't get carried away, we keep our feet on the fucking ground, and we get ready for fucking war.
With just 5 games remaining in the season, we take a big step forward towards that dream of back-to-back-to-back promotions.
Going back to the beginning of the season, we were picked based on almost every opinion to be hopefully mid-table.
I think they'll miss out this year. Couple of years in League One. It's got to be a slow progression.
It's very true. It's a very difficult league. It's a big jump for us.
The jump
Might be too big.
might be too big this year.
I think everybody had measured expectations.
As long as we escape relegation, I'll be happy.
A lot of people say consolidation this season.
There was a lot of talk of consolidation.
You need to settle in for a while, figure out what you need to do to get to the next level.
If I'm being honest, I don't really know what that word means. We just went all in, and
Wrexham are on the brink of making history with a 3rd straight promotion now within touching distance.
I'm believing now. I am believing.
They've really exceeded expectations in this league.
They are on the brink of history, back to back to back.
It's difficult to put into words how hard that is.
It's incredible.
So with 5 games to go, those measured expectations have changed somewhat.
We're going home!
A lot of people think we're going to do it, aren't we, the 3 in a row?
It's expected because that's what we've done the 2 previous seasons.
How do you not make a movie out of this? I mean, come on, it's storybook. It's unbelievable stuff. This is the stuff of dreams.
This is what dreams are made of.
You and I have got to go back and react to the first episode of Season 1. Just that one, where we see it all start. We've got to go back and see that. That might just be a bonus.
This is already making me emotional just watching this.
Oh yeah, the recap is amazing. But I want to go back to that meeting where they had all the owners in the Skype telling them we want to buy the team, and they had to convince them. And I want to go back and watch that. That'll be a bonus episode. We do it in the future.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
Not only do you want to be promoted again and make history, you almost have to.
Back to back!
And then it gets really fucking stressful.
Back to back!
Never been done before. So I'm going up.
If I can't feel optimistic now, I don't think football's for me, to be honest.
When you flash back to, like, the club being 12 hours away from going bust, the supporters just having to rally around and people having to put deeds up for their houses. Just stop for 5 minutes and think about what the football club's gone through in the last 30 years. We're 5 games away from history. The fans get what they deserve.
It's easy to get carried away, of course, but we've got to be careful because there's still every possibility that we could do a Wrexham.
Oh.
We've seen it so often in the past.
Damn it, Humphrey.
We're going to have to redefine what do a Wrexham means, because it used to mean screw
Right.
up at the end of the season. I forgot about that, yeah.
Yeah, but now it is not.
We are redefining the phrase.
Right.
Where we'd snatch defeat from the jaws of victory, as they say. 5 games, sitting pretty. At what point do you think, well, we'll Wrexham it?
Oh, no, we didn't get the song again?
Welcome to the Brick Community Stadium. Another big game as Wrexham push on to try and make history.
I'm glad we know, because I'd be super nervous right now with 5 games to go.
Right, we'd be real anxious.
With Birmingham now promoted and effectively champions-elect,
You know, we're now in a direct fight with Wycombe Wanderers for that last automatic promotion place. But we've also got to be conscious of Stockport County and Charlton Athletic behind us. With 5 games to go, things are in our own hands.
I'm a little bit nervous, yeah. I think you do at this stage of the season, but I think we've been used to it over the last few years now.
Wycombe right behind us, like, so we've got to win pretty every game now to keep ahead.
Fasten your seatbelts, because I tell you, Wrexham are going to make a lot of noise. Wrexham led out by James McLean against his old club that he served of distinction. As here we go, Wrexham getting things underway. James thinking over the top, has a good ball for Smith, left channel, forced wide, flag goes up.
Was that offside, Jonah?
Matty James shapes the switch, then pulls it to the left and gets it balanced wrong. I see Paul Moen is here with the away fans. That's quite a surprise. Wrexham boxed in now, Mellish feeding it back.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Long range shot is a spectacular one, and Okonkwo gets down. I think he had it covered.
That's fucking nowhere near fucking good enough. Smithy, second fucking best. Longy, second best. Maxi, weak as piss in that fucking challenge.
Wigan away was a tough one because we obviously could have played better.
Elliot Lee, good ball to the edge of the area. Oh, and it went through Fletcher's legs. Back header! And that is that. Wigan have earned a goalless draw against Wrexham, and it looks like Wycombe going to win with an injury time goal. We said one goal to make all the difference, and Wrexham have dropped 2 points here. Wycombe look like they're going to get the 3.
Gotta be fucking ready.
Puts them up by 1. They're up by 1 now.
Yeah.
And the goal differential's in the other team's favor.
If we're going to get promotion, or forget promotion if we're going to fucking get anything out of this game.
Wigan was as bad as I've seen us play in a long, long time. Dare I say a slight bit of fatigue, complacency? I thought fatigue was definitely a factor. I thought some of those players looked pretty tired.
Think about Molly being up at the Wigan game there.
I've known players to come and watch Wrexham after they left, but I've never known a player to come while he's still on the boat.
Contract, yeah.
You know, there must be some friction somewhere.
Welcome to this massive, massive match. Wrexham at home to Bristol Rovers, who are fighting for their lives. 4 matches left. The stakes are exceptionally high.
There's 1 point between us and Wycombe, so...
I feel more nervous than ever now.
Squeaky bum time now, isn't it?
Squeaky bum, I think, innit? Squeaky bum time.
Squeaky bum time! Woo! Squeaky bum time.
So the Good Friday game, we're at home to Bristol Rovers, and Mr. McElhenney is in town.
Okay, here we go. I'll get me down to my spot.
Wrexham are always favourite for home games, and particularly when we're second in the league. Yet, you know, we have to make sure that we do what everybody expects and pick up another 3 points.
We've just got to win this, haven't we? No matter how.
They want to beat us bad.
It's Rathbone inside. Cleworth 25 yards out.
Come on,
back
buddy.
it off him. He's in the box. He hits it. Oh, it's a great save. Barnett cuts inside easily again. Squares it. Lee's got space here. Tell Tom to shoot. He does, but he took a bit of time.
We're better than this team. We just got to put one in.
Here is the away swinging corner. It's in.
Oh,
Bristol Rovers are looking to pull off a real shock here.
I'm going to go sit with the Philly crew for a little bit and kind of hopefully change up the juju. Let's go. We need some.
Longman delivers to the far post. Fletcher gets up, heads it over the bar. That was a huge, huge chance. The Wrexham crowd really getting up here. Longman chance to cross, digs the ball into the 6-yard box, headed part clear, driven in. Wrexham pulled them back. The 76th minute, and Matty James, a great finish, and he wheels his arms, telling the crowd to get on their feet. Just why.
It's the 76th minute. They've only got a little bit of time left to get a win here.
Right.
We don't need another draw. Look at Rob looking all Hollywood.
Just why. 13 minutes left, 1-1. It's not enough.
This is where the Wrexham magic happens.
Sweeps it with height beyond the far post. Lee heads it back in. Defender gets a touch. It's in the goal mouth, and Ward gets there first. Wrexham looking for this most precious goal. Bristol Rovers fighting like hell. Defended their box. Cleworth right the pitch. Helps it on James. Puts it off target. And Bristol Rovers have come here and dealt Wrexham a huge blow. And we have dropped 2 points. Wycombe have gone 2-0 up as well at Bolton.
so they will be into the top
Wow.
two.
Okay, so we got a lot of comments in the last video we did from folks saying, even though you know how it ends,
you don't know how it ends.
You don't know how stressful and actually close it was, because it seemed like they were running away with it last time, and this shows just how, oh my gosh, they had to come back. Oh goodness.
It felt like a loss. You know, we sort of had to win that game just to stay ahead of Wycombe, but we didn't, and sort of Wycombe jumped in front of us.
And Wycombe got 2-0 against the other team, giving them a 2 more goal differential.
With 3 games to go, you know, it's out of your hands at that stage.
The 1-1 draw was a massive disappointment. So it's 2 draws on a back-to-back basis. And things are no longer in our hands. And you can see and sense a mood amongst the players.
It's going to come down to the wire.
It's going to go down to the last day. And when you look at the fixtures ahead for both sides, every game now is a cup final. Every game matters so much.
Wrexham till I die.
Discipline needs to improve, boys, come on.
We're 2 years into our Category 3 academy. For us to finish second in the league table against these top clubs is testament to the good work and the support that we've had in setting up the academy.
Keep the tempo up.
But in terms of the lads' progress and development, they come in at first-year scholars and they're straight away thinking, oh, they're going to get a professional contract.
Quicker, quicker.
That's why they're here. We're now towards the end of the season, and this is the point where players will find out whether they will receive professional contracts or not.
That's the one kid who is from Wrexham.
Yeah, we met him in the last episode.
Yeah, and David, been great to see you. Obviously, it's that time of the season where we're discussing next steps, etc. And I think the first thing I want to do is just thank you for your time. You've been here a long time. Because you're such a great character, these decisions become even harder. And unfortunately, Bryn, we won't be offering you registration for next season.
Okay.
Oh.
I know it's tough to take. You're a committed, fantastic young man.
I was sad, but not for myself, for the family, my mates. It's like I thought I let them down in a way.
We want to support you.
To be honest, I didn't think they were going to do that. I thought they were going to be like, hey, we want to feature one of the younger kids. Which one should we do? Like, which one's great that's going to come up? And I figured that that's why they chose him.
Right.
They were going to like show us his progression.
We should know by now that's not how this documentary rolls.
You bastards. You bastards.
So that coaching side, you're still very young. You've got a massive part of your future ahead of you.
This season I've coached for Wrexham and the academy, so hopefully that's a career path. Keep my foot in the door and work my way up.
You are a fantastic young man. You really are.
I was quite confident going into the meeting that he would be able to see the wider picture and be able to use the skills that he's gained here at the academy. And there's no doubt in my mind Bryn's going to go on to have a fantastic future.
Just not here.
Sorry, Bryn.
How we doing?
Yeah, fine. Okay, yeah. We're really nervous. Me, my mum, my dad and my little brother come. Probably the biggest day in my life. I just try to be as chill as possible.
I first and foremost, tonight, just want to talk about you as a person.
Yeah.
Absolute credit to yourself and your family. Your attitude, your commitment on the field, off the field is absolutely exactly as it should be. So thank you for that. There's been some tough decisions. We're at the stage now where we'd like to offer you a professional contract.
Thank goodness, my heart couldn't take
Over
another
the past few years,
one.
I've put quite a lot of hard work in to be able to get to where they have. All the late night trips that your mum drove.
I hate to see young kids get blows like that because you don't know. It can go either way.
Yeah.
It can motivate them or it can discourage them and they just give up on their dream. And you don't do that. You know, you have to fight for it. So I'm glad I didn't get 2 in a row.
Yeah.
Going to school the next morning, I don't think I could have done it without them. And today, and being offered a contract, so...
I just want to point something out, too. Someone told us in the comments that we're the ones who have an accent. It's not the folks over there, because their communities came first. Well, let me just point out who's got subtitles on the screen during his speech here. Yes, of course, America came second, so we have the accents, but we can't understand the original language because we've been so removed from it. So that's why we have to have subtitles. Weirdos.
I don't even know where
It's just funny what people choose to grab onto when they're in the comment section. You're like, why'd you say we have accents? You're the ones with accents.
I know. Who even knows how the American accent came? The funniest thing about the American accent is it's like England. It's different all over the country.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we have so many different ones, yeah.
So many different ones.
The work starts even harder now.
Nice.
You get flagged because we
0 weeks.
Run, Humphrey, run, Humphrey, run.
So 8 months ago, I made a, shall we say, impulsive declaration that if the
Look how good he looks now, though. He's
He definitely lost some weight.
Looks fit.
foundation did not raise enough money for the Wrexham and Wycombe project, that I would run a marathon.
There he is. Good job.
Oh, yeah.
When I started my training, I could run without stopping. I don't know, if I was being chased by a dog with a gun,
First 7-mile run.
quarter of a mile.
My back hurts. Oh, my God. I've got sciatica. My left knee locked up.
Stop. Act. Riley Strix Nation.
Mostly I've just hated running.
This is miserable.
Now, very unfortunately, I have to go and do the marathon.
You got this.
The start of your epic adventure that is the 2025 Manchester Marathon.
Any last words?
would, but he doesn't.
It might literally be my last words.
2, 1.
He's so tall.
I'm kind of surprised he's not wearing a Wrexham jersey. He's got a hat on. But,
Maybe there's rules.
Maybe.
I knew that he was going to find himself getting into great shape and he was going to feel great.
Keep going!
And that this was going to be life-changing for him and that he was then going to embrace fitness. And that's not what happened.
Ow. Sorry. Oh, my God, sorry.
At no point did he enjoy it.
Miles 17 to 21, everything felt like lead. And then, yeah, the nipples. Yeah, the old nips fell off, basically.
I put this much Vaseline on my tits, and it just washed straight off.
They're actually fine now.
Is that from the shirt rubbing?
Yeah, it did look...
That literally might be blood.
Right. Is it because he said he put Vaseline? Is this a
constantly
shirt?
just rubbing up and down as he's running? That's... I can't imagine.
It never even dawned on me that was a thing.
I'm sure a lot of people just put tape over them when they're running, just to kind of keep that friction from doing that.
Looks slightly like I've been shot with a sort of very low caliber bullet.
Jesus. You know, if you wore a Wrexham jersey, they wouldn't have seen it. Should have learned that from Deadpool. You wear red to hide the blood.
Big cheer as you cross the line. Well done, ladies. Many congratulations.
Hey!
I've got a feeling there is a certain person who's about to cross the line.
I know full well all I have to
that's
do
right,
is cross
Rob
that line,
is there.
and then fucking Rob and Ryan have to pay up 50 grand to the miners.
Humphrey, you've completed the 2025
Good job, Humphrey.
Manchester Marathon.
I'm tearing up over this. What does this show do?
I mean, that takes a lot of dedication to
Totally.
get there. That is not an easy thing
That
to
is
do.
not easy at all. Great job, Humphrey.
Can you endure a hug?
He's got the scarf covering his nipples.
Yeah, see, maybe they're not allowed to wear anything
Gear?
that's advertising or, you know.
I would imagine in a country like England,
I didn't see
people are going to
anybody
wear...
else having logos or anything. They all were just sort of wearing plain clothes.
That's weird.
I completed the Manchester Marathon and saw Rob, and then behind him, much more importantly, people from Wrexham Miners projects. You know, you run a marathon because it sucks, and that's why people sponsor you to do it. And it really sucked. Sort of directly proportional to the amount of money we ended up raising.
Run, Humphrey, run, Humphrey, run, run, run.
This time we're going to Blackpool. Again, another team that's played in the Premier League. Currently 10th in the table.
Now your season boils down to maybe 3 games.
All right, so Wycombe has Stockport County, Leighton, and Charlton Athletic. Both teams played Charlton Athletic this week and next week.
The pressure comes onto it. The fans and the expectations that they have, and fans all leading up to these playoff games. Come on, we want to get promoted, and it gets so big.
We can taste it. We're so close to promotion, we can taste it. But, I mean, we keep dropping points. It's very frustrating.
It's a crucial game with Wycombe picking up points the other day. Day is a sort of, do or die. Really.
Remember how it is on the way to the game, everybody's happy and partying, and if they lose, it's just silence on the bus on the way back.
Really?
I think that Wycombe will be the more likely to go ahead, especially with the 1 point advantage with 3 left.
I think Wycombe have the experience as well, more so in this division and this league. There's a lot at stake.
It's a huge day of matches in League One. If Wrexham lose against Blackpool and Wycombe win their match against Charlton, Wycombe will take a significant lead over Wrexham, and our hopes of regaining that automatic promotion spot may start slipping away.
The pressure from the outside was on us after 2 draws.
Every cunt's written us off, haven't they? Fuck them. Fuck them. Let's go and fucking show them. Come on.
Come on, let's fucking go. Thank you. Let's go. I'm sitting right here.
That's Rob McElhenney down there. I've just realised in the crowd.
All right, let's go.
Squeeze in. Listen to this, boys.
Shout out to Rob, man. He's just out there with the people.
Well, didn't he say there must be some? I don't know what the Philly crew is, but
that's probably his friends he brought in from Philadelphia. That's why he was with them. But in this case, he's just in a road game, right there out there with the fans. I'm sure he easily could have got a booth. The other team.
Oh, because it's an away game. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
He could have easily gotten the other team would have given him something in the owner's box.
The Wrexham fans, as Wrexham get things underway. Come on. Ball by Coulson. Longman hits the shot. It's blocked. Chance for the edge of the area. Ratbone's shot is blocked, and that's a corner. Whoa.
Just thinking about Rob, and I'm like, wow, he's really trusting in his fan base that they're going to not do anything crazy. But at the same time, they love that man.
Right.
he's got 50 armed or 50 guards around him.
Yeah,
no one's going to hurt him.
Sure,
in that.
He's fine.
He's the safest man in that stadium.
This is the sort of start you want. This feels frantic already. Wrexham are pushing hard here. What a chance for McLean! And what a save by Tyrant!
It's been absolutely brilliant, apart from getting that ball in the back of the net.
It's Dobson to Rodriguez. What a save again by Tyrant! Oh my God! Wrexham on fire, but can't hit the net.
How many chances are we going to get?
Jay! Brilliant, son! Keep finding the pockets!
There was a sense that everybody was starting to tighten up and try too hard and second-guess themselves and worry about everything. And we knew that needed to change.
Chance to hit it, and it's just over from the man in form after. That was close. I'm a little concerned that Blackpool, if they've managed to get back into the game. Still no score, and the referee ends the first half. At Wycombe, they remain 2-0 down against Charlton.
You two are going to fight tooth and nail to keep the ball.
Wycombe's losing. Big time.
Ball at the top of the pitch. Jay in the pocket, Smithy down the side.
Away we go as we get the game underway.
But the big thing is the physicality, headers, tackles, real fighting spirit about us with the quality, because we're capable of doing both. And we've fucking done it, and we're going to go and do it again. Let's go.
Come on, boys! We just need that breakthrough, don't we? Dobson sweeps it. McLean.
Come on, buddy.
Drills it in the goal.
Yes.
Wrexham get that goal. McLean with a brilliant driven ball in. Wrexham.
McLean is a beast, man.
That was a great goal.
He is a beast on this team. I think he might have taken over as the lead guy on this team, I think. I don't know. You guys let us know.
He is the captain, right?
Oh, yeah, he does wear the armband, so yeah. I guess, duh.
Take the lead!
That first time ball out wide is absolutely ridiculous. The defender gets on it, and then it's fizzed in and wheels away. Wow.
It is pandemonium in that way. It certainly is. Goodness me. This noise. Wow. Longman delivers into the box. Back to goal. Rodriguez takes it well. It's up.
Yes.
It's 2-0. Lovely take by Rodriguez. And Rathbone, he drills it home. Great finish by Rathbone. And Wrexham are on fire.
by Wrexham. A brilliant effort.
Heck, if we go to England, it might be easier to get seats at an away game. It seems like there's a lot of empty seats.
I think it'll change once they have gone up. I think that might probably change.
Might get some tickets to that Norwich game.
Most certainly took the grip back in this promotion battle with Wycombe. Wycombe lose 4-0 at home.
Wow!
Wrexham win 2-1 at Blackpool, and fans are rewarded with an unbelievable performance from start to finish.
Oh my gosh, the Wycombe locker room has got to be just. What do you got?
Those buses are real quiet.
It's never easy for Wrexham. Next Saturday we can relax.
Yeah. If
No, we can't.
I think it'll be the hardest match for us against Charlton.
As the players leave the field, all of a sudden, everything's in our hands
Yeah, we're playing the team that just beat the other team 4-0.
again for automatic promotion. But of course, we do have to be aware Wycombe are still chasing us, Charlton are coming up on the rails, and any form of overconfidence will soon be picked up on, and we'll be back in the position again where it's not in our hands and lose that automatic promotion place.
Hiya. Hi. You alright?
What's happening, Chan?
Good.
How are we?
Good.
No, Archie's a lovely kid. Obviously, he's a Wrexham fan, and he's got a rare form of blood cancer.
Yeah.
Archie has recovered from the last cycle of chemo, and this is our first proper day out.
Is your pool any better?
I could beat you this time.
You think you could beat me next time?
Yeah.
We start bone marrow transplant on Monday, so today was very, very special for him.
Hello again.
Hello
What's up, man? How are you?
Oh.
Good. It's so good to finally meet you in person.
I met Archie while I was on set, actually, because I got a FaceTime from Ollie Palmer, and I was in between takes, and so I answered it.
Hey, Archie.
Then we just stayed in touch, and so I reached out to Archie's parents, and I wanted to give him a tour of the stadium and then bring him to a game. You got all sorts of people fighting through all sorts of adversity with a smile on your face, and it's really inspiring for me and for us, so.
Yeah.
You're somebody we look up to, for real.
Archie was nervous. It's probably the most nervous I've seen him, actually, in a long time.
Mr. Parkin, it's my friend Archie. Good to see you. How are you?
Good, yeah.
Good.
He got to speak to Steve Parkin.
Are you coming to the game at the weekend?
Yeah.
Good. Expecting big things?
Massive, hopefully. Yeah. Massive.
He was telling him what he thinks Charlton might do on Saturday.
Right wing back is very forward thinking.
Got to stand in the changing rooms with the lads. Ryan was there, Paul was there, Palmer was there.
He couldn't get out of bed when you came, could he?
No, he was in bed, wasn't you? Smashing me at FIFA.
Twice. He's not very good.
To have a son at 12 years old be taken away from his friends, his normal way of life, is very difficult.
Need to touch. I can't reach it. So.
He just makes us so proud because of how happy he is.
I got special permission. Everybody else, including your parents, have to walk around the pitch, but you and I can walk straight across. Do you want to walk straight across? Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Okay, let's do it. You and me, buddy.
Yeah. Oh, I'm taking some.
You can take some? Yeah?
Yeah.
When I think about adversity, his face pops into my head because it's all so trivial.
They should have him give the pregame speech.
Yeah.
Bring him into the locker room and tell those guys, go win it. Okay, golly, making us cry again. This third time in the show.
When you think that there's this 12-year-old boy and his parents who have to essentially live in a hospital for months on end so that he can beat this fucking cancer.
On the TV, it looks quite far away, but...
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Let me put this over here. Nice and easy. Yes. Talk about pressure, overcoming adversity, overcoming the odds. It is insanely inspiring. He's speaking for the whole club.
I scored.
You sure did. You scored at the race course.
Yeah.
All right, editors better not get us with that one. That better just stay as a good story.
Right.
Wow. So in this episode, they went from in to out to back in, and we've, what, 2 games left?
Yeah.
Whew.
Welcome to Brisbane Road for Leyton Orient against Wycombe. And it's Wrexham or Wycombe for the automatic promotion spot.
Isn't it wild that we know how this ends and it's still nerve-wracking?
Yeah.
It's just crazy.
Get ready for a day that could change just about everything.
Wycombe were going to be playing before us at 12:30 on the day, and our game kicking off at 5:30. If we can beat Leyton Orient and overtake us, Wrexham have to beat Charlton today to retake second place, and would still have to win their final match to have a chance at automatic promotion.
I feel very nervous. Like very, very nervous. Yeah, like adult diaper nervous.
But if Wycombe lose, Wrexham would be promoted with a win today.
That was the moment. I think all of us, everybody, the entire town went, holy shit, this could happen. We could not only be promoted, but we could make history doing it.
That was probably the worst day for me in terms of trying to overthink, and then I got to a point where there's nothing I can do.
It was a very weird morning.
My brother and my dad put the Wycombe game on, and I was like, just get it off, I don't want to know.
I kept an eye on the scores, I'll be honest.
Left foot shot, turned in!
That's right, ponytail! Yes!
And that is the final whistle.
Oh, they won.
Oh, man.
This is it.
Oh, give those boys the night-night juice. Wow!
By the time the game was finished and Wycombe have got beaten, you could hear the roar all the way around Wrexham.
We need those 3 points. We want that automatic promotion.
We'll move forward with Wrexham, and it's a bumper game. We have to go to the circus and see what we can get.
Welcome to the circus, Charlton.
The atmosphere when we get the race course is going to be something.
I love the parade. I just love that there's just a parade of people going to the game. It's just...
I think it's probably true that they did hear that whole town was probably just one big cheering.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
Go on, town!
Biggest game in football history. We know we're on the cusp of something special.
Obviously, that's the pressure on us because we need to win now to do it.
Yeah, you feel really big pressure.
It's now ours to lose. Our route to glory is clear. If we're able to beat Charlton, we are going to achieve that back-to-back-to-back promotion.
You guys want to eat your feelings?
Phil asked if I would just give a little pep talk to the players who just needed to hear something fresh. He's like, look, they're listening to me and Steve Parkin all year long, and I think they just maybe need to hear a fresh perspective. Not assuming that I have any right to talk to a group of young professional athletes about what they do for a living. I reached out to a couple of professional athlete friends of mine and said, hey, if you wanted to hear from the chairman before a game like this, what would you want to hear? What would you need to hear? And to protect his privacy and everybody's privacy as a part of the story, we'll just bleep out all the names. So I reached out, is a friend of mine, and I'm like, if there's anybody in the arena, he's the one. I'm gonna read you my text exchange because I felt like, okay, if you have access to one of the greatest players of all time at something, you might as well listen to him. So, Rob, your guys have far exceeded expectations. Now they just have to finish. And here is the secret. I want you to tell them from me that they have to remember, even if they have to force themselves, that this needs to be fun. This is an important one. He said, told me something that told him before his first Masters. So now we're talking about, this is now telling me something that told him before his first.
I gotta guess this is Tom Brady, Michael Jordan, and Tiger Woods.
Well, one's a baseball player, one's a golfer, and the other one was a...
The football player is the one he texted, and he said that, let me tell you something that, and he said basketball legend and golf legend, so it's gotta be Michael Jordan.
I thought that said baseball.
I think it said basketball.
Masters. You already did the work of a man. Now go out there and play like a little boy. I wrote, Jesus Christ, that's one of the coolest texts anyone's ever sent or received. He said, the point is that they need to go out there and play like they did when they were 10 years old and that they were having the time of their lives, because I promise you that's the only thing that they will remember.
Come on, boys. Okay, boys, just have a look in. Everyone ready?
So, because I'm a woo-woo actor and a golfer, I believe in visualizing something. So I want everybody please to just close your eyes right now, everybody in the room. I want you to picture a time in your life. Maybe you're 8, maybe you're 9, maybe you're 10, maybe you're 6, maybe you're 12, but you're out there and you're playing football. You're just kicking the ball around, you're playing with your friends, you're playing with your dad, your mom, your sisters, your brothers, your buddies. You're just playing football.
Sam?
Well, this music's all gonna get cut out of this.
That is great advice.
That was great advice.
Do you need a tissue?
Yes. This freaking episode, man. That's what happens when we start getting Hollywood involved in sport. All right, so because I have to cut this song out, I will sing along with it so we can leave it in. Here we go.
And it's fun. And you fell in love with that feeling. Some point along the way, the football world fell in love with you, but you owe the football world nothing. Of course, you're grateful for the support that you've had along the way, your family, your friends, and everyone, but you've already honored that. From this point on, you do not owe anything to anyone, not to me, not to your parents, not to the club. I would even say, not even to each other.
From our point of view, the door has been opened for us, isn't it? The door has been opened, and we're gonna fucking step through it with a fucking proper performance. Let's fucking go. Come on, boys, let's fucking go. Let's fucking go, boys. Come on.
From this point, the only person you owe something to is that 10-year-old kid who fell in love with football, who could not wait to be in the position that you're in right fucking now.
So here we are as Wrexham face
my chest.
Charlton Athletic. We know what we've got to do here. We win, we go up.
This is special. This feels different today.
Right, deep breath. Fasten your seatbelts, and let's go on a journey.
This is a great song too, because right now it just ramps up to high speed right here at this part of the song.
I picture Ryan Longman doing his magic and like nutmegging some kid at 8 years old, and all the parents going, "Who the hell is that kid?"
He's in the box. Longman rips it across. Great ball then.
I can imagine Ollie Rathbone, underestimated because of his size, cutting across some player and ripping one into the back of the net.
Going on, while Wrexham are going to Rathbone, who hits a shot. Drills it home! This guy is on fire!
15 minutes in.
Smashes it in! Wrexham take the lead! Wow, he's a hell of a...
Taking Archie in the booth with everybody where he should be. That's awesome.
I want you to picture a time when James, definitely at 11 years old, was beating the shit out of somebody.
Great tackle by McLean.
Or Sam doing something that's, I don't know, just physically impossible.
Matty James digs it in for Smith.
Kick it, Sam.
Yes! Golly, man, when he does those volley kicks, it's just so impressive.
It's in there! Sam Smith with a scissors kick. Oh, what a goal!
18 minutes in.
Yeah. What's that?
18 minutes in.
They're not messing around.
They're out there having fun.
The most delicious assist. You look Scottish, Ian.
Harry's in front of me. He's just gone absolutely mad. Can't believe what he's just seen. What a goal, Sam Smith.
All I could come today was a win. Selfishly.
That's not selfish. I'd like a win for him.
And now Stephen Fletcher comes on.
The point is, like, there is a moment or a series of moments in which you were in love with this game, and that is all that fucking matters.
15 minutes left. Cleworth goes outside.
This one's hitting him.
Cross comes out.
And that is why you're here. That moment. Because that's what you deserve. You don't owe that to anybody.
Great header! Brilliant cross! Cleworth the wing back! And you know what? This is starting to look quite good.
Oh my God. We're gonna do it.
Yeah! We're gonna fucking do it!
I would just end with this. Forget the history. I want you to go out there and play like you're 10 years old and have the time of your lives, because I promise you, that is the only thing you will remember.
Pitch invasion coming. Oh my gosh.
And that's it! That's it! We've done it! We are the first team in history to win back-to-back promotions.
I love that they had drones ready. They had drones outside the stadium ready to capture the moment.
Told you.
The shot.
Yeah.
We've done it! We are the first team in history to win back-to-back promotions.
I can't believe it. I mean, I can believe it. It's believable, but barely.
Brilliant. That's fucking brilliant, boys. What a fucking achievement.
History in front of our eyes.
What'd you think, pal? Pretty wild, huh? Incredible. No, buddy. No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Oh man, the kid.
Right.
The kid. You made this happen.
Well, he definitely was a part.
Rob needed to hear that, because he did make this happen. This was Rob's idea. Rob started this whole thing.
And his speech was great.
Oh my God.
I think that, yeah.
Wow.
They did it. We all did it together.
I take it back. They shouldn't make a movie about this, because the movie could never live up to the reality of this. No. Never.
No.
The reality of it, the documentary is enough. The documentary is enough.
I can't wait for next season.
Wow. Oh my God.
All right, so it really didn't matter that we knew, because
No. The drama was still there. The nervousness was still there.
Oh, yeah.
Good Lord. That doesn't mean we want spoilers for next season. Shortly after the end of their historic season. Oh, the historic celebration.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's so cool.
This is insane. It's like being at the stadium. You're a god, Phil. Absolute legend.
That's awesome.
Rise into promotion. I'm speechless. That was crazy. I could almost smell the stale beer and, you know, the pies. It was insane.
Holy shit. Like, what feels better than that? It looked like you guys had a fucking blast. Like, what are all those idiots doing with the cocaine? This is so much better.
This team just written their names into absolute history, haven't they?
What about that then?
The history makers! What about that phrase, to Wrexham it? Is that a thing of the past now? Can we consign that to history?
You'd hope so, wouldn't you? You really would.
I think doing a Wrexham has changed its meaning now. Doing a Wrexham is winning promotion back to back to back. It means everything.
Wrexham are playing championship football. Wow, I cannot believe it.
The sky's the limit. The sky's the limit.
What would it mean to get the ultimate promotion? One more time. You are in the Premier League.
The championship will suck the positivity out of anybody.
4 promotions, is it possible, or is the championship the toughest test?
All right. All right, you doubters. They've done it once. What makes you think they can't do it again?
Right.
And everybody said the same thing at the beginning of season 3, that or the season 4 here, that they're just going to be lucky if they don't get relegated back down.
No. Wrexham is definitely back to being the underdog. This is going to be hard.
It's a fairy story already. They don't want it to turn into a nightmare.
Why can't you just let me? I just want to bask. Would you let me just bask? And we'll talk about the championship next year. You have to remember that this is an incredible privilege that very few people in the history of the world get to actually enjoy, and you have to enjoy it. There have been just as many tragedies as there have been triumphs on the pitch. But the truth is, we just have to love every moment of it. What's most important to me is to be grateful for the moment that we have right in front of us. And I say this with all honesty. I don't care about the next promotion. I care about this one.
Wow.
A few years ago, we were not in the English Football League. They asked us what was our goal. We're going to take Wrexham to the Premier League. And I said, the Premier League, and people laughed. Why not dream big? No one's laughing anymore.
Back.
There's 2 people that are laughing.
Oh,
Rob and Ryan.
To back-to-back promotion doesn't happen. But the only place it could happen is here. Wrexham's the only place that this kind of historical miracle could happen in, because of the town, because of the club, because of its history, because of its sadness, because of its joy, because of its perseverance. And all of that comes together to make miracles, and that is doing a Wrexham.
And now we're one away from the Premier League. It doesn't make any sense. It defies all rational thinking. But I haven't always done great with rational thinking, if I'm being honest. Irrational thinking has served us well. So, that's 3.
That is 3.
Could go for 4.
4.
It'll be pricey.
I feel next year's budget in this
That's what I was
thing.
kind
sort
of
what
going
they
for.
fill it with, don't they?
Yeah,
Right?
no, I'll help
yeah.
you. Yeah. I'm actually going that way.
Well, yeah, I'm going this way.
All right. Yeah.
You know what? I'll take it. You're
Okay,
right.
yeah,
Yep, no,
you
you
know,
take
maybe
it.
we should
You should have it.
Yeah,
You
I should have it.
I have enough trophies. It's crazy, right? I just think, yeah. Let's leave it. Yeah, I think that's the spot. It looks nice.
Well done, Wrexham.
All right. That is it. We finished season 4 of Welcome to Wrexham. It was amazing. God, the emotions on this episode was crazy.
I feel like I was crying from the very beginning.
Yeah, they wrapped up all the stories beautifully, and being spoiled did not ruin it one bit. It actually kind of helped. Because my God,
the anxiety wasn't there.
The anxiety was not. It was a little bit there, but not even knowing where it was going. It was still they were still able to build the tension. So much fun. We will absolutely be back for season 5.
Yeah, I can't wait for season 5.
And we're going to get some new kits for next year. I think we're talking about getting the black kits for next year. One. So we'll make that happen in the off season. They're probably going to get more expensive now that we're in the Champions League.
You ought to hurry up and order them now.
Yeah, I know. And Can't wait to see what we get next season. Danielle, thank you for joining me.
I'm so excited, yep.
This was tons of fun. Thank you to all
So
of you
much
out
fun.
there that have been good to us this year, not spoiled anything. The guys in the Patreon have been super great with interactions, and I've met a lot of folks over there on our live streams during editing from the Wrexham area, so shout out to you guys for talking to me on the side. That was awesome. And that was it. This what heck of a way to wrap it up. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, hit that like button down below. It doesn't cost you anything. Makes us feel good when people like the videos. Thank you so much. I hope this one makes it to YouTube. There was a lot of music in this one. So, fingers crossed. Maybe I have to cut some stuff out, but I hope
You'll figure it out.
If you're not already subscribed to Touchy Reactions, you don't want to miss season 5, so hit that subscribe button down below and then hit that bell off to the side. It'll let you know anytime we drop new content over here on the channel. We also have a Patreon. Like I said, you can come over there and talk to us on the side on Patreon. We talked about maybe doing this one live, but maybe not.
I'm glad we didn't, because I would have been crying.
Maybe we'll do that rewatch. That rewatch might be a fun one to do
yeah.
live with some of the patrons. So keep an eye out for that, patrons. We'll do the rewatch of episode 1 of season 1, and we'll have some patrons join us on that to kind of relive that. That'll be cool. Anyway, that's it for this one, and hopefully anybody who stuck around here to the very end, we appreciate you stopping by, and don't forget to come on back. If you enjoyed that video, YouTube has an algorithm that knows everything else that you like and knows that you'll like this video right here, so come check it out. Now you gotta go to work.
Yeah.